Hey guys, today I have the That's Taupe palette from ColourPop. I don't even need to show you the box, it looks exactly the same as the palette itself. Get rid of that. So this one has like a snakeskin pattern. It is one of the 9-pan square palettes. And it's all taupey shades, which I love. It reminds me a lot of the Zoeva taupe palette that, like, I think I've hit pan on a couple colors in that palette because I love that palette so much. I don't know what it is about taupe colors, I just like cool toned neutrals on myself. So these are some of my favorite tones to reach for when I'm doing like just everyday quick makeup, and they're all in one palette, which is really nice. So no pressed glitters in this one. There is one Super Shock shade in here, which is this one. The Super Shocks are just like a squishier formula. If you've never tried them, they're like a sort of a cream eyeshadow, but they apply like a powder. I'm sure everyone has tried the Super Shocks before, but I just wanted to point that out, that this one is a Super Shock shadow. Hold on one second, I will be right back. Okay, so I'm just gonna get right into the swatches here. This first one is called Boa, and this is a matte, pale, kind of like an almond color, a creamy almond. That one's probably not gonna show. Oh, okay, you can see it. I was gonna say it's pretty close to my skin tone, but you can see it. Pebble Beach. This one's also a matte. It's a few shades darker. Just like a very, very light brown. And then Python, which is a matte, kind of a purpley taupe. Like a grayish purple. So that's the first row, all matte shades at the top. Then we have the Super Shock shadow, which is called Slated, and this one's very soft and like super metallic. Some of the Super Shock shades are like see-through and very sheer, and you can use them as toppers, but this one isn't really like that. This is more pigmented. Super metallic, kind of champagne with a bunch of silver sparkles in it. And then we have Snake Eyes in the middle. This is a metallic taupe. Definitely is like the same color as the packaging. So this is what this one looks like. Whoop, camera's going out of focus. There we go. And then the last one is Cold Blooded. Last one in this row is Cold Blooded. And that one's more of a silvery, kind of pewter taupey shade. That one is the only one that it's kind of hard pressed in here, and you need a couple swipes to get it full potential, but it's still really pretty. So that middle row is all metallic shades. And then this bottom row has two mattes and a metallic. Then the bottom row has two mattes and one metallic, so let's do that. I feel like I'm not zoomed in enough and I just realized that, but it should be okay. So this one is Rocksteady, and that is like a true taupe shade, a matte taupe. Really, really nice and pigmented. The mattes in this palette are all very soft. None of them are like super hard packed in the pan, so that's good. Constrictor is this matte like old gold color. That's the only way I can think of to describe this. It's a very like black base, but it has an antique gold sheen throughout it. And that one's gorgeous. That is probably my favorite color in here. And then the very last shade is called Bedrock. And that's super soft. I don't want to pick up too much here. That's a really dark brown, like a cool toned tree bark brown. So that is the last row. I really really enjoyed this palette. Some people probably think that this is a super boring one, but if you like taupe shades like I do, you're gonna go crazy over this one. It's just a cool toned neutral palette. It's a nice one to have in your collection. This is a good grab and go palette for me personally, because I love a palette that's just every color that you need for a look is in there in one. Obviously there's no like pops of color in this one, but this is a good neutral palette to just get a look out of if you're doing a quick makeup look in the morning. That's what I like about it, when it can be done super quickly. So this is probably going to be one of my new favorites from ColourPop, but I hope you guys enjoyed the swatches, and I will talk to you next time.